Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Venus conjunct Mars twin flame reading for my dearest Scorpios. So you guys, on July 13th, Venus and Mars aligned at 19 degrees of Leo. Now this transit happens every 2 years or so, and we are feeling this energy a week on either side of the 13th. So this transit will shine down creativity, harmonize any imbalances, and activate soulmate and twin flame contracts. When Venus, the goddess of love, and Mars, the fearless warrior, come together, we feel an awakening of the feminine and masculine principles within us. This awakening will help shift our attitudes towards sexuality and relationships. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Scorpio, I'm going to be reading Divine Feminine energy on the left, Divine Masculine on the right, and then in between you guys, what's going on. And remember that this is not gender specific. I'm reading energies, not gender. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. All right, sorry, I had to pause the camera there for a second. There's some background noise that I just didn't want to be in the video. All right, so let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Scorpios on the twin flame journey. So we have fantasizing. Ooh, divine feminine. So fantasizing, you could be fantasizing, romanticizing your connection, whether you know who divine masculine is or not. It could also be that somebody here is fantasizing about union with the divine feminine. Ooh, the divine masculine is coming out as quenched. So I am picking up on some of my twin flames. You guys may have recently been together or come together, because this is an energy of feeling satisfied. And we've got reincarnation. So some of you guys, this is the reincarnation of this connection, rejuvenation, reconciliation. And I think there's a lot of visualization and manifesting going on that's bringing this connection about. Some of you, you may be in this connection and you may have felt like it hit a plateau or it wasn't going anywhere. But what they're showing me here with this rose is like this ever unfolding rose that, you know, just when you think it's opened up as much as it can, boom, it opens up a little bit more. Now, for others of you, you may not know who your twin flame is, or you may be in separation from this person, but you know that you're feeling, seeing, and sensing this energy around you. So you may be dreaming about this person. You may have even met this person and there was this spark, this awareness, but there's something extremely satisfying going on here in this connection. So the overall energy, we have the present moment. I love that. So living in the present. So you guys, I'm not sure what's going on, but some of you guys have put the past behind you. You're realizing and you're capitalizing here on a second chance with this person. Okay, and again, feel free to play with time. Time is not linear. It's fluid. So we could be talking about something that happened in the past that's happening right now, present moment, or something that's coming in the future. And I do love this because in the present moment, I see that the divine feminine, her visualizations, her fantasizing, this is manifesting, okay? And the divine masculine is really picking up on that. I love it. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on with the divine feminine. All right, additional messages, please, for divine feminine energy. The Ace of Swords. So there could be some sort of communication between you two that has really sparked this fantasy. I feel like they just told me like dopamine production is off the charts here, you guys. So whether that's because you guys, you know, it could be like that you guys have come into contact, you guys could have been making love, you could be fantasizing about it, really getting into that energy. But there's been a huge breakthrough here on this twin flame journey for my dear Scorpios. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Divine Feminine is not feeling alone anymore. Now, in the 3D reality, the Divine Feminine may not be in union with the Divine Masculine, but this fantasizing, for me, what they're showing me is that this is 5D. This is remote soul planes. This is the connection that twin flames have, recognizing, understanding that you guys are one, that you are always together, that it's only a 3D distortion, that separation is only a 3D distortion. And for some of you, you are receiving, have received, will receive a message from the Divine Masculine here that makes you really truly feel like you're not alone, that there's stability here. This is awesome, Scorpio. All right, we've got the Lovers in reverse. So there may be a choice that's been made. Again, it's possible that you guys are in separation. But for many of you, you know, this choice card can also be the indication that a karmic situation is coming to an end. Either something that was keeping you guys separate, or there was another connection here involved. But I'm also feeling for many of you guys with this reincarnation that there's past life karma that's being healed and cleared in this lifetime. And what I also love about this is just this recognition, this understanding, this knowing that part of the twin flame journey includes separation so that you can evolve separately to come back together. I also feel like the Divine Feminine, you know, again, it may not even be receiving a message in the 3D from the Divine Masculine, but the work that she's been doing, she's realizing, you know what, I'm not alone. This is self-love. This is having everything that she wants, everything that she needs, pulling herself out of an energy of lack, even if she's not in connection, even if she doesn't even know who her Divine Masculine is. But it's really doing that healing work and being so supported by your angels and your guides to really dream this connection into being, to bring you that much closer to Divine Masculine. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, I love this because it's like this, I feel like the Divine Feminine has had this major breakthrough where, you know, where she's focused much more in the 5D, or much more focused in the astral realms, and sort of recognizing and understanding that no matter what's going on in the 3D, that's truly a distortion of what's happening in the twin flame journey. And I love this because this is not, you can read that, you can hear that, but until you actually feel it and know it, all right, it's a big difference between feeling it and knowing it and reading it and hearing it and understanding it or intellectualizing it. But this is the true integration here. And this is where the fantasy no longer, where the fantasy becomes a reality here. Okay, so I like this energy. So the Divine Masculine, 3 of Wands, and beautiful. This is awaiting results, maybe awaiting this awakening, this breakthrough from the feminine. The Divine Masculine is ready for growth and expansion. He's really gone through a period of going within, recognizing that the stars are aligning for this connection, for him and Divine Feminine to come together. I love that. And you know what? And I also feel like there's this beautiful energy of satisfaction within him as well, with this quenched energy, whether that's because of this connection or whether that's because of some sort of 3D meeting or, you know, like a lovemaking session, whatever it might be. What I'm seeing here is with the 3 of Wands, the Divine Masculine has done his own work. And so he's not in this place of lack or need either. It's not this fear-based desire to be with the Divine Feminine. And that's what's bringing you guys together. We have the 5 of Wands. Look at that, the end of conflict. Okay, this is like there is no competition. There's no competition, you know, if there was, or there was this feeling that maybe there was a karmic situation or a third party around one or both of you, but this is this realization that there's nobody else but you. It's always been you. It always is you. It always will be you. But it may have taken cutting through some fears and illusions. They're really showing me the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's what they're showing me, cutting through fears and illusions, 3D distortion. And I love how we have this, you know, the Divine Masculine in this energy of growth and expansion, and what's going on, you know, the breakthroughs that the Divine Feminine is having, a new word, is a reflection of what's going on within the masculine as well, because he's satisfied, he's quenched, he's not in a need or fear-based energy. And that's what's also, and so, you know, again, it's the chicken or the egg here, but it's happening. The energy that you guys share is beneficial here. So we see the Page of Wands. So there may be a message coming in either from the Divine Feminine or from the Divine Masculine. Again, for some of you, you know who this person is, and this is the beginning, the blossoming of a beautiful romance here in this dimension, in this lifetime. This is your person, and it's about really staying present, and it's not about, you know, focused on the past and bringing in those distortions. And there's been a lot of work here to purge and release this old paradigm or negative energy or blockages from previous relationships or previous partners. Okay, but I also feel with this reincarnation, it's also, there's past life karma that's also being purged and released. And I love that we have these double fives. So 55, you guys, is the master number of, you know, it represents conflict and change, but also it can be instant manifestation. So it's almost like, boom, there's something here being instantly manifesting, whether it's a message from this person, a text message, you know, an email, a call. Again, it could also be a download, you know, in the spiritual realms while you're praying or while you're meditating. But I do feel like there's an actual message coming in, because we have this Ace of Swords and we have this Page of Wands. The Divine Masculine is ready for what's coming towards him. And it's a very go with the flow energy, because he can feel that something here has really truly shifted. And we see the High Priestess. You know, it's funny when I said I'm seeing the Seven of Cups in reverse, and I was also seeing the High Priestess in reverse. They were showing me both of them. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. It could also be a Virgo or a Pisces here. But the High Priestess in reverse is pretty amazing, because this is about learning some very tough lessons. There are secrets here that are being revealed. This is being able to see past the matrix, being able to see past the 3D. And you guys, you are truly, truly ascending. Whether you guys are doing this separately so that you guys can get in your same frequency and call each other in, or whether this is together through union. Scorpio, thank you. Thank you. You know, the world, the collective needs this energy, needs this love, and you guys are absolutely on the right path. You know, leave it up to a Scorpio. I've got chills. I'm like, you know, I just heard, I've got chills. They're multiplying. That was funny. John Travolta there, right? Okay, and Olivia Newton-John. All right, so the Seven of Wands, defense mechanisms. So I do feel like, you know, the Seven of Wands, it can be about, you know, being defensive, or somebody here was pushing the other away. That could have been something that was happening or happened in this lifetime, and you guys are coming back together. It could also, what they're showing me is it may be something that happened in a previous lifetime. All right, where, you know, where the connection was either unfulfilled, where somebody was getting pushed away, maybe a repeating pattern. You know, again, we have runners and chasers in the twin flame journey, but I do feel like this is also about fighting for it. But, you know, it's not an energy of fighting. It's not difficult. It's like, it's leaning into it and allowing it to flow. It's not hard work here, Scorpio. It may have been in the past, but it certainly isn't right now. All right, and we see the Four of Cups. Absolutely. There's some sort of communication coming in. All right, and that means a lot of different things. Again, some of you guys, it's a message on your phone. It's coming. I want to fight for this. Somebody here may have been worried that there's a missed opportunity, but I also feel like there's this energy of this understanding between you guys that there are no missed opportunities, that everything happens for a reason. And, you know, there may be some sort of third party energy here that at one point in time, you know, it felt like this was a missed opportunity, or, you know, somebody shifted their energy away from this connection. And again, you might not even know this person, so it could be just sort of giving up on twin flame energy, you know, or at one point you were really, you know, you had a lot of fervor and belief in it, and then you sort of, you know, somebody here may have turned away. But what I'm seeing here is that you're realizing the rejuvenation, the reconciliation, the reincarnation of this connection. It's on its way back in, and it's also restoring hope and faith. But man, you guys have both divine feminine, divine masculine. You guys are really feeding each other this beautiful energy of, yeah, we can do this. I'm ready for this. You know, let's put our differences aside. Let's leave the past in the past. Let's make this happen. Just really enlightened energy. Even with the King of Pentacles energy in reverse, you know, it could be the Divine Feminine was, you know, very 3D focused at some point in time. May even be in a connection, you know, maybe in a connection for financial stability, or, you know, because that was the connection, or, you know, what she thought was what other people would like or was more acceptable. All right. But there's just this beautiful energy of enlightenment and awakening here. And lots of connection, passionate connection in the remote soul planes. So the Nine of Wands. So there's definitely some sort of past life energy coming through. And again, this karmic connection that we're experiencing here, either it's something that the Divine Feminine is witnessing through the masculine, or she is or has been in a karmic connection. This is something that's a repeating pattern in a past life with this Nine of Wands, because that's my past life energy. So it could also be a karmic who kind of reappears in different lifetimes as well. But I think you guys are recognizing what it is you need to do to sort of slay this beast, right? To put it behind you. And I don't mean that please don't take that in a way that you need to, that, you know, I'm not calling this karmic situation slaying that beast, but it's really about, releasing demons. It's about really doing something differently, something that may have been dogging you throughout lifetimes and dimensions here, finally being healed and released so that you guys can come into union. And we see the Hanged Man, lots of Pisces energy, you guys. So some of you guys are dealing with the Pisces, or you have Pisces in your chart, but this is an energy of enlightenment. You guys are integrating, you're learning these lessons. And on both sides, this is the energy that you're feeding each other and putting the past behind you, resolving conflict, realizing, you know, that there's some 3D distortion that got in the way, but you know what? We're bigger than that. We're stronger than that. And really, you know, staying present, staying in your loving presence and balanced. And yeah, this is preparation for a beautiful, beautiful union. And for many of you guys, this has already been kickstarted. It has absolutely already been kickstarted, and there's this energy of satisfaction and feeling alive and excited. Now, we do have the Strength card in reverse, which is Leo energy, so you could be dealing with a Leo. This could be going down during Leo season, but there's this beautiful new perspective. Many of you guys are working on past life regression or healing, you know, ancestral wounding. But more than anything, I am picking up there's something that happened between you in a past life that's being healed and cleared, and that's what's bringing this union about. I do feel like with this Restraint card, if somebody here was holding back or is holding back, they won't be able to much longer. Yeah, because whatever you guys have, that energy, that kiss, that touch, that embrace, that look across the room is just too much to stay away from. It's just too sweet. All right, so I like this. I really like this for my Scorpios out there. So let's see what else comes through. We get work relationships. So some of you guys, you know, this could be something, you know, that you've met, somebody you've met through work. It can also be that there's a karmic situation at work that might be interfering right now. But again, it's not interference. It needs to be healed and cleared. It's a lesson that needs to be learned so that you guys can really get into that same frequency. I also feel like this is about putting work into this relationship or into this connection. Yeah, the Divine Feminine is embodying integrity. You know, she's setting strong boundaries. She's allowing herself to fantasize, which is allowing the masculine to be in this Three of Wands energy, to feel, see, and sense the growth and the expansion that's available here in this connection. And I also feel like for some of you, this could be somebody that you know through work, but maybe you guys haven't even been intimate together, but you have this spark, you have this passion, you know, but you may be holding back from one another because of that. But again, like I said, this is too sweet. This is too sweet. So I don't feel like, I'm getting this energy of somebody, and it may resonate with some of you, not all of you, that you just really look forward to going to work to see this person. Okay. Or it's somebody that you have a professional relationship with, whether it's a client or whether it's, you know, a business partner or whatever it might be. And so again, that might be this sort of third party situation that may be keeping you guys apart, but I'm really getting, Scorpio, it's not going to last very long. All right, so we get overspend. So the divine masculine is no longer willing to overextend himself, is what I'm getting. And we see that here with this King of Pentacles in reverse. There's something much bigger here at play. And the divine masculine knows, you know what, I can't overexert, but it's not about, you know, and that can't be holding back too much either. It's about balance. It's about being transparent and authentic. And I think this is a major lesson that's been learned here. And then we get unfaithful, but this is coming out in the reverse. So I do feel like, again, there may be some sort of question. I do feel like there is some sort of third-party energy. And again, this is something that's been repeated in different lifetimes. That may have come between you or may come between you. It doesn't have to be a romantic rival, but it's like I feel like the divine masculine is restoring his faith in this connection, in himself, and is really excited and curious about this sort of new beginning with this divine feminine because he's seeing things through a different lens. All right, and there's definitely some sort of unexpected communication or breakthrough here that's going to, you know, that's just going to reincarnate, rejuvenate this connection. All right, but it's all about really staying present here, you guys. All right. So let's go ahead and see what else comes through. Ooh, so we get a lot of cards that want to come out. Yeah, there's like this explosion. Look at that. I just want us to show you. We get soulmate, we get passion, we get true love. So that's funny. And we also get integrity. So we have two repeating energies here. Passion and integrity both wanted to come out. All right, well, let's see. Now I've messed up the deck. Hold on. All right, so for the divine feminine, we get true love. Yeah. So this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Some of you may have, you know, you guys may have bonded here in the 3D. Again, I'm getting this beautiful energy of just, you know, twin flame love making, or at least imagining it, calling it in. And, you know, if you don't even know who this person is, I think you're just seeing and sensing and feeling how this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And the divine feminine may be looking at either past relationships or a current karmic situation that she may be in and realizing there's something missing. You know, it may be emotional, it may be physical, but it may not be unconditional. Okay, or it may be unconditional, it may be physical, but it's not emotional. So yeah, definitely. And recognizing that this is true love. This is unity consciousness at its finest, okay? So support, lean on your inner circle during this time. So the divine masculine, you know, what I'm seeing is he's in this energy of waiting, holding space for the divine feminine, either to get out of a connection or there may have even been some sort of separation. But this connection absolutely is being rejuvenated, being reincarnated. And even if the divine masculine, if you don't know who your divine feminine is, or if he doesn't know who she is, you know, it's like I feel like he's talking to his friends about this person. He's either been dreaming about this person. He's been, you know, thinking about divine feminine, sensing and feeling her already in his energy. And also recognizing that the lessons and the beauty of his past partners and past experiences, but knowing that there's something greater out there and it's already in his energy, okay? And then we get decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So for some of you guys, this is a connection that, you know, it may be somebody you know through work or through your friend group, again, so you guys could be in each other's inner circle. But there is a decision here to make. And for some of you, it's about, can we bring this into the 3D? So remember with this High Priestess energy, and that they were also showing me the 7 of Cups, that for some, you know, this is something, these are, you know, with, especially for the divine feminine, these are castles that have been built in the sky. And now can we really bring this into the 3D? Absolutely. You have the power of manifestation. And if you know who this person is, it's about really taking a look at, okay, can we move further? Can we take this to the next level? Can we come together? Can we have this 3D union? And again, for some of you, there's a big decision here to make. All right, so Divine Feminine, not ready for commitment. Ooh, okay. And then we get in about 1 week. All right, so the Divine Feminine here, yeah, again, with that Lovers card, you know, may have asked for space, or maybe dealing with multiple partners, okay, or may have a choice between, you know, a karmic and her twin flame. The Divine Feminine also may be fantasizing about commitment, whether she knows Divine Masculine or not. And this is key, you guys, and I want you to pay attention to what they're telling me, because sometimes we can set intentions. We can do spell work or work with magic or law of attraction. And if we're setting this intention of, you know, I want to call in my Divine Masculine, I want to call in my Divine Masculine, and it isn't happening, or there are delays and frustrations, you need to really take a look at, are you ready? Do you have the space in your schedule, in your heart? Do you have the space to be intimate with this person, the privacy? You know, or I always say, you know, I'm a Cancer, so, you know, do you have the kitchen where you guys can cook and have dinner and wine together? You know, so it's, again, it's really taking a look at, there's one thing about fantasizing about a connection, wanting this connection, but then also looking at, are you really truly ready for it? Are you really prepared? Have you done that healing work? Okay, which is so essential. Needing to heal this energy, move past, let go of something from the past, so that you can actually call in your Divine Masculine. And so my DFs out there, those of you who are still sort of holding on to a past person, okay, you may be blocking your true Divine Masculine from coming in. So it's about really taking a look at that. All right, and some of you, you may be just, you know, it may be your Divine Masculine that you're waiting for, but there's something here that, you know, if you have to take a look at why you want union. You know, is it fear-based? Okay, where does that desire to have this person in your life come from? Really digging deep there. And I know my Scorpios out there, I know you guys do that naturally. All right, so I don't want to let you go. And I want to ask you out on a date. So for some of you guys, this could be like a one-night stand, or it could be somebody that you had a very short, you know, they just said Mercury retrograde relationship with. It's definitely possible. I feel like the Divine Masculine, either in the dream space or actually here in the physical, I just see this person either saying, I don't want to let you go, or I don't want you to leave me. Really holding on to the Divine Feminine. But, you know, I'm also getting here the Divine Feminine may have a lot of responsibilities at work or with family. Okay, and so I do get, but I get this beautiful energy of, you know, we're going to be together again, though. Again, it could be from past life. You are holding my heart, absolutely. And I see us moving in together. Beautiful. I do get, you guys, that some of you guys, it is a secret relationship, that somebody may still be involved in a third party. That's not going to be for all of you. Okay, for others, it's just about creating that emotional and mental space to call in the Divine Masculine. But it is a message that they kind of keep bringing, you know, they keep bringing back to me, that this could be like a secret relationship. And it doesn't necessarily mean that there's a third party, but that third party could be that, because work keeps coming in. I know it's a weird kind of not so romantic energy, but that maybe it's against company policy, or maybe there's somebody, you know, or maybe it's taboo, this connection, for whatever reason. All right, so we get Peridot, so that's a Leo stone. So there could be some breakthroughs here happening once we move into Leo season. The Divine Masculine is getting Selenite, beautiful. And we have Mukaite Jasper. All right, so I'm going to be reading from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. And the Divine Feminine, the message here is Peridot. I actually do have these little Peridot chips. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know if I can pick them up. Let's see if I can pick them up for you. All right, so here's a little Peridot chip that I have on my table. Not very big, not very helpful, but at least there's a little piece there for you. All right, so we've got emotional cleansing. So Peridot, whoops, sorry, I've knocked the camera. Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts and night terrors. It's transmutative and purifying. You're deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxify your emotions. Learn to forgive and let go. I told you there's something here that the Divine Feminine may need to let go of. All right. Follow your own life plan without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Use energy wisely and recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment in love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Remember, we saw integrity come out twice. Money is earned from your talents. All right, and so Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius, this is emotional purification. Yeah. So again, if you're the Divine Feminine and you don't resonate with, feeling jealous or needing this emotional cleansing, again, it may be that somebody that you're dealing with, and that may be why you're not sort of reaching out to the Divine Masculine right now, or why maybe what's inhibiting you from reaching out from to the Divine Masculine. And maybe even why you feel a little bit non-committal, because this could be negative programming that the Divine Feminine is carrying around with her from previous relationships, guarding her heart because there has been betrayal or there has been, heartbreak or jealousy in the past that really threw her off balance, okay? So let's go ahead and see Divine Masculine gets selenite. And this is divine light. So in the ancient world, and I've always got selenite around, you guys. Just going to check the camera. It feels like it's lopsided. There we go. All right, so selenite in the ancient world was thought to protect against wanderings of the mind. It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. So I don't know if there's something here, if the Divine Masculine had a little bit of a wandering mind or wandering eye that created a bit of jealousy and tension between you guys. Again, it could be past life stuff. So spirituality is vital for you. You have a translucent soul who moves fluidly through time. Use insights wisely. Avoid confusing past with present. There's a lot from the past coming back up here, you guys, to be purged and released. You see into people's hearts to what motivates them. Do not be manipulated or too eager to please. Stand by what you know. You have the gift of clarity and mental flexibility, with the power to make excellent decisions. A situation is unpredictable no matter how solid it appears. Be prepared for challenges and changes. There's that 55 energy, you guys. Banish confusion. Clarity is needed. Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. Reconciliation is possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you. Beautiful. So being in the flow strengthens your well-being, Divine Masculine. This is an exceptionally high frequency stone, and it represents Taurus and Cancer. Okay, interesting. So you could have those in your chart. You could be dealing with those signs, but it can also be the timing. Okay, so something unfolding. Obviously, we're in Cancer season. All right, and so we get Mukaite Jasper. Mukaite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. And yeah, this is choosing the right path to come back together, you guys. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean this is reconciliation with a past person. You guys have shared many past lives and dimensions together. So check your diet, put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead, worry not. And we see that excitement and curiosity about this new adventure. All right. You are protected against deceit and enemies. So there may be jealousy here. There may be some jealousy here from other partners, karmic situations, friends. Remember, that's a projection of what's going on within them. So do be careful with your energy here. All right. Recognize your strengths. Stay positive and pragmatic. Reject unrealistic ideas. Avoid pride and despair. You have stamina. Wait patiently. If two courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or presentation, is successful. I do feel like there's something here about work affecting this connection. Either somebody has to travel for work or you guys work together, but it does feel like a block here that I do feel like is being resolved. So pay attention to your health. You are what you eat. Good nutrition with wholesome organic foods sustains your well-being, and the timing here is Leo. All right, you guys. So I do feel like there is a little bit of a need for grounding, and we see that with the fantasizing. Quenched is also a reminder here to make sure you guys are drinking enough water, staying hydrated. It's really important, okay? It's really important, especially as you're ascending or if you're integrating, downloading light codes. It just really, it helps if you're hydrated. So do pay attention to that. You guys are going through a big shift. You know, with this Hanged Man, you're seeing things in a new way. And there's this need to bring that spiritual energy, that those castles in the sky, right, down to 3D. It absolutely can happen here. All right, I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.